Welcome to Pop Kasa. Like the name implies, we talk about what's popping in entertainment and pop culture all around the world. First on my list is how some Western media reports stories of the monkeypox. Also, we'll talk about a Nigerian socialite who has called out her clients to refund or perhaps give her money to purchase the presidential form. And on the H today, Grammy nominee Thames is dragged for something some societies are yet to come to terms with. And I've got two charming, beautiful hosts with me right here today to banter on these subjects. It's going to be real fun and also very funny. So stick around and enjoy the show with me, JJ Raymond. Thank you for staying tuned. This is Pop Kasa. Hey, happy Children's Day to you. Well, joining me on the show today is Cassandra Obiefune. I'm talking about the host of Petit Talk Show. Welcome, sweet Cassandra.
Hi, JJ. Nice to be here.
Thank you. And of course, we've got our own beautiful B.O.B., Bolanle Babalola. What's up, girl?
I'm good. Good to be here again.
And it's so good to know that you ladies are sitting pretty.
That's how we're meant to be, my dear.
Okay, now, with the recent outbreak of monkeypox, there are media reports from Western media organizations using stock images bearing persons with dark, black, and African skin complexion to depict an outbreak of the disease in the United Kingdom and North America. Like, seriously? Anyways, this has sparked outrage on social media. Individuals, corporations, and pressmen have expressed displeasure over what some have described as negative stereotyping. One Twitter user was especially vocal about the Western media use of photos of victims of monkeypox from the DRC. In her tweet, Dr. Catherine Kubuntungi, a Ugandan epidemiologist who currently serves as the executive director of the African Population and Health Research Center and a Drap Lang chair, said, 8 monkeypox cases in DRC. Use a photo from DRC. 8 monkeypox cases in Europe. Use a photo from DRC. 8 monkeypox cases in the UK. Use a photo from DRC. 8 monkeypox cases in Australia. Use a photo from DRC. You are either racist or lazy or both. The Foreign Press Association Africa Nairobi, Kenya, also put out a statement saying monkeypox is a monotic disease caused by monkeypox virus, a member of the orthopox virus genus in the family Poxviridae. Well, don't ask me what that means anyway. As many other diseases, it can all occur in any other region in the world and afflict anyone, regardless of the race or ethnicity. As such, we believe that no race or skin complexion should be the focus of the disease. It is therefore disturbing for European and North American media outlets to use stock images bearing persons with dark, black, and African skin complexion to depict an outbreak of the disease in the United Kingdom and North America. Shouldn't it be logical that if you're talking about the outbreak of monkeypox in Europe or the Americas, you should use images from hospitals across Europe or the Americas? Or in the absence of such, use a collection of electron micrographs with labeled subcellular structures. What a statement. Anyway, we come to our ladies right now. Now, as the media outlet has said, shouldn't it be logical that if you're talking about the outbreak of monkeypox in Europe or America, you should also use corresponding images from that location of the world? Does that make sense to you? Let's start with you, Cassandra.
It does. It feels like every terrible thing that happens in the world, they start with Africa. They're trying to paint us terrible, like every terrible thing that happens starts from us. It was the same thing with Ebola. The pictures that came out were African pictures. It happened there too, so why can't you just use pictures from your own country? Like the Twitter guy said, I feel they are racist.
Ooh. Do you feel so too, Bolanle?
I don't know why they use this picture in the first place, because this thing happened like more than 5 decades back or 4 decades plus. So why do we have to use black skin to depict the whole monkeypox thing? It's happening in a foreign country. You have people, you can take real life pictures as it is happening. Why don't you use their pictures rather than put up something that's just been on social media? It's actually being lazy.
No,
and
I
being
mean,
racist.
but doesn't
at
it
the
make
same
sense
time.
that, since it's originated in DRC Congo and, it's known to be from Africa, that they should at least, also depict African images.
That is
for it.
not an excuse.
It's known to be from Africa. This was how many years back?
Okay, so in the recent outbreak, monkeypox has been found in 12 countries, and none of them are African countries. But that doesn't negate the fact that monkeypox broke out 10 years ago in the DRC. Can we not sort of excuse these media platforms for this misinterpretation, or rather misrepresentation? I mean, a lot of people referred to the coronavirus as the China virus. So why can't they also call monkeypox virus? Maybe the African virus.
Nah, it's not an African virus. It's not in Africa yet. My brother, it's not in Africa yet. Is it in Africa?
The fact that it originated here or started here like years back, it's not an excuse for them to keep using African pictures. It's like they're trying to send this message to the world. Blacks are suffering. This is where
Blacks are the one infected with the diseases that is killing humans across the world. But presently, you have it in 12 countries, as it says, and no black community is involved in it. No black country has it yet. So while we're talking about it in the news, can the media just focus on those that are presently dealing with this disease?
Does it also ring a bell to you that just sometime in November, December, that there was a variant of coronavirus that emerged in South Africa, and because of that, some African countries are blacklisted from, migrating to, say, the US, Canada, and the rest of it? What does that mean to you?
Every terrible thing that happens in the world, they are so quick to blacklist Africans. Like, they don't want us to be part of the world. Like, they see, like the guy said, I just feel they're just racist. I wouldn't use the strong word hate, but we all know how they feel about Africans.
It was really sad because I know I felt bad that period, for one, because the truth is you blacklist Africa and Nigeria always falls into the list one way or the other. South Africa, there was a corona outbreak one time that they named South African coronavirus variant, basically. So we're asking questions like, where did this thing start from at first? Where is it presently? So when the media is talking about it, can't they just refer to the community or country where it started from, instead of trying to bring black people into it? And then we suffer from all this at the end of the day because what? We're a third world country or we're developing countries.
I feel when they talk about this virus happening from Nigeria or Africa or wherever in the world, the few people would react more to the news because
if it's African.
Yes, if it's African.
Okay.
So,
now, what do you think are the harmful effects of negative stereotyping? I mean, I read comments that refer to this as public health racism. Is it a thing, I mean, does that really stand, public health racism?
Yes, I think there is, because most of the NGOs presently that have stakes within Africa, what they portray to people outside the borders of Africa is suffering. Africa is inflicted with different diseases and malaria. Yes, we know we are poor compared to some of these developed countries. Some places are malnourished. Some places have diseases they don't have over there. When you're talking about cases like sickle cell anemia, they don't have it. Some of them don't have it there. Even those that are AS, we talk about AS more in Africa than we do over there. If you fall sick there and they discover you are AS, in places like UK and America, they're like, this is strange.
Cassandra, I mean, a friend of mine always tells me, whenever I want to talk, have a video call with you, I always think, there are monkeys all around there because you are right here in Nigeria, in Africa. If you were the one, how would you feel about that?
I would feel really hurt. Yeah, I go out and I speak to friends outside the country, and then the person is like, are you okay? Are you eating properly? Like, do you have money to take care of yourself? Like, it's a very, very terrible image. They're trying to make us feel like we don't take care of ourselves, we can't afford the good life. That really hurts.
So there was this white guy that came for tourism in Nigeria one time. He made a video. Which state did he go to? Was he Oyo or something? And then he was by a waterfall. And he had the flag of Nigeria. And then he was like, I'm in Nigeria. Nigeria is safe. It's not what they told you people. This place is beautiful. It is safe. Like, you can imagine the mentality. He had to do that for people to know that it's a lie.
Yes,
We're
sir.
not like that.
Okay, ladies. While the tension seems to be quite high and the passion is boiling, let's take a little break and then we'll come back with more stories. Enjoy.
News Central TV, Africa's #1 storyteller, has come with the best of both worlds. With a combination of news app and live TV, we ensure that you keep track of the latest headlines, breaking news, and in-depth analysis from professional journalists from around the continent. Download the New Central TV app on Android and iOS and get started today. Don't forget to follow us on New Central's social media platforms. New Central, Africa First.
And in case you're just joining, this is Bob Kasa. We've already talked about something quite interesting, but then let's move on with the show. Kingsley Moyalo, yeah, this part really freaks me, but then let's get down to this. Kingsley Moyalo, Yahaya Bello, Bukola Saraki, Yemi Osibajo, Chibuike Rotimi Amechi, Yesom Wike, Peter Obi, Atiku Abubakar, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The list continues. All these names have one thing in common. They are all vying for the position of the highest office in this country, Nigeria. I'm talking about the office of the president. But since the list doesn't seem gender inclusive, Nigeria's socialite, Aphrodisia Jaruma, better known as Kayamata specialist, she has decided to spice up that list a little bit with her feminine touch. Ladies and ladies, Jaruma is contesting under the beloved Not Too Young to Rule party. I really don't know about the party, but since 100 million naira for presidential form is no be beans at all, Jaruma has decided to call out some of those she claimed to have helped over the years to come out and support her, more or less return the gesture. They include a long list. Niger brand chick, 1.75 million bucks. Ask Dams, 250,000 naira. Obi Franklin, look at that list. A long list. All the way down to Thatcher, your own Thatcher, 400K.
1.8, 400K.
1.8 and 400K.
Even
Amazing.
staff, 1
That's like
million.
2.2. Okay, now, does this make sense to you? Is this normal? I mean, what do you think of this?
I feel when you decide to be a kind person and you give money out, why should you ask for the money back? No binding contract. She wasn't. It's just so crazy that she would do that. They say givers never lack, but in our case, I don't know. I feel like say she don't they lack.
No. She's the real definition of don't kiss and tell. Do you understand? She's the one that does the kissing and the telling at the same time. So you don't do business with Jaruma and expect it to be hush hush, to be secret. No, she's gonna come for you.
But I remember,
she's like Toto DK. They will come for you eventually. The whole world will know what happened.
Wow.
But I remember when she gave Thatcher the money, I think it was to support her for when she was in the BBN house. So like you support someone and you do that out of love.
Yeah.
You shouldn't expect anything in return.
But if you go a little spiritual, give and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together. Maybe at this time.
So you
there should
don't
be some
demand for the giving, one. My brother, you do not demand for the giving because you gave the person. Let the person, out of the benevolence of their heart and the good gesture you did, decide to give you back.
Speak to me, aspire to aspire.
I'm just saying, but in her case, I think it's different because she's been going through a lot lately, and a lot of people seem to have withdrawn from her. So this is what she does to get back. Okay, well, I've done for you people before.
Give me my money back.
Give me my money.
Now, ladies, have you guys ever experienced a situation where somebody gave you some money with that expectation written somewhere? Like, I'm giving you because I know someday I'm going to request from you.
It happens every day.
How? Break it down.
Should we spill?
I want to know.
Should we spill?
Spill. We are here for the gist.
Okay, let's not go too far. Like, relationships these days, there are guys that would buy you stuff, that would buy you, maybe get you a car, and then you wake up one morning and you feel, no, this guy is hitting me too much, or he does not give me the freedom. I want to leave this relationship, Biko, not be by fire and by force. He would ask you to give him his car back.
Wow.
It happens every day. And that's why I always advise ladies out there, try to make your own money.
O'Shea?
That's a good point.
Be a boss lady.
Yeah.
That's a good point. What she said, you make your own money.
Yes, that way you know you're not.
You demand for it with what you have to offer, so they don't see you as someone that is at their mercy. And then at the end of the day, the world now is give and take. Most people always think of what they get when they're being nice to you.
That's one of the reasons too. I'd like to tell you that's one of the reasons I'm also single. Because the ladies always want to take back what they give to me.
What
Sorry,
exactly?
please explain.
What line?
My ex-girlfriend, bought a lot of cooking utensils and all that. And one day I came back to the house and everything was, and I had no food for that night. It was very painful. Well, in a sane society, now do you guys think that these people can be sued for this kind of action?
No binding document. So like, why?
Yes, that's a
You
valid
can't.
point.
You can't take her to court. You can't take Tata to court. You can't. Even Tanya's staff. You were kind enough to help. Tiana's staff, yeah.
What she has is, see, she even puts Ubi Franklin's name. If Ubi Franklin comes and drags her, we know that we're not going to end this conversation in a month. There is Ubi Franklin
BBN. I remember.
Esther says how many years
That was when
ago?
she
That's
came
like
out from
4
the house
years.
and then she
Yes.
didn't win and she was like, okay, you know what,
That's
just take 500 to start up
4
something
years.
for yourself.
Mr. Jollof too.
Abba.
See, the truth is, what Jaruma has is, funny enough, she's giving you things, she does videos. It's just like what she did with
Yes.
Ned Okonkwo's wife. What's that her name?
Regina.
She does videos. So she used those videos. They call it receipts on social media. So they use it as receipts.
Digital
as proof.
receipts.
Yes, as proof that I gave you something. So you are going to give me back my money, whether you like it or not.
It's a give
But in
and
this
take
case, you
word.
gave of your own free will. They did not ask you.
Okay, but then there are 21, maybe plus persons who have declared their intention for presidency. As much as some of them may be jokers, you know what I'm talking about. Does it seem like a cry for help?
We need help in this country, we really do. And then we need someone that would save us. Like really save us because we've been through a lot.
So the sad thing is, it's not just a cry for help. It's prayer, fasting, crawling,
Penance.
kabashing for help. Because if you see this set of people, 21 people, are the same people we've had in the system.
Yes, it just-
coming from senator to governor, now they want to be president. Some people have been in House of Rep. Like, Malga has been there forever.
Wow.
There's some people that have been there for like 15
have another
years.
there.
Yeah.
I know most of these people, I grew up with them.
Fantastic.
I grew up with them in different positions. So my question is, are we recycling the same
Same
set of
corrupt
people? Did they allow the
politicians.
youths come up and do something on their own?
Talking about the youth right now, Katrina BBN has also come up to say, hey, I think I'm going to come up for that, primaries or so. Come on.
Ooh, I'm all for girl power, but come on,
Don't you
this is
think
not
that she
BBN.
could stand the
This is
chance?
not-
Because going by the fact that in the BBN house, these guys amass a lot of votes in millions. If those same millions of persons decide to vote for her, what do you think? You can't be speechless. Talk to me.
It's not a reality show.
Exactly. It's serious
So,
business.
let me make reference to, it's easier, and it's actually sad, because this thing you said is the point. I posted this on social media, on my social media handle the other day, and I'm like, the same energy you guys used to vote on Big Brother, can you put that same energy to determining the future of Nigeria? If we have as much youth and mothers and fathers and teenagers watching Big Brother as we do that come out to vote, Nigeria's situation would have changed by now.
I mean, the
to an
same energy
extent. Yes.
people commented on your Edochie's, post
Yes.
concerning the second
Put
wife.
the energy on 2023
I hear
election.
some people say, even if I vote, what makes you think it counts? What makes you think it won't be rigged?
Try
we
it
have
first.
this, I feel the youths have this fear that their votes won't count. And
Or
that's
maybe
why
they could say you're a winner today, and the next time you're not a winner,
Oh.
like Banky W.
Case in point, Banky W. I was going to say that. Like we start
Oh,
the
wow,
counting, my
wow,
brother. The more
wow.
you look, the less you see. The next day,
I'm
like, the name just disappeared.
All right, guys.
my God.
So let's move on right now to the itch.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, you know what's coming right there.
That
Now,
is just-
earlier this week, a video of Nigerian artist Thames and her friends chilling somewhere in a pool was seen on the internet. And aside these African beauties basking in the sun, they were really beautiful. Well, Thames was spotted smoking what my eyes tell me are or is Cuban cigar. But some people on the timeline simply say that it's some devil's lettuce. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
Now,
we do.
long and short, the internet went all crazy. In response to the frenzy, this guy, Yum Yum, tweeted, the timeline is surprised that Thames smokes. Definitely cause most don't stereotype her as a mommy good girl.
girl.
My agenda here is, why do we always lie to ourselves that smoking doesn't make us perceive people in some type of way, when it actually in fact does? I mean, it's the average Nigerian.
Yes.
why would you want to condemn someone for what you do in private, yeah? Just because we don't know you smoke in public or it's not out there on social media.
Are we judging terms? Are we too harsh in judging terms with judging her, at judging her, whatever article you use right there?
I'm not judging, no.
My
I
dear,
can't.
I was
Do
going to say
whatever
that.
makes you happy.
Are they judging her?
The world,
Because
the world will adjust.
Yoruba people say, "Olo komimbe." Anything that you like. But the truth is, I think it's the perception of social media on people.
Yeah.
If they don't see you doing something, you leave them in limbo. They don't know what to think. So that's why they had the impression that I'm not seeing this girl doing any much of drinking or something.
She's now a bad girl.
So
She has joined
you just
bad
had
gang.
one small peekaboo at her life outside the stage, and then everybody's like, ah! So this girl, that devil, this girl is this. Come on, take a chill pill. Come
And
on.
you know,
It's not
for
that
ladies
deep.
too who are socialites, they don't see you with a guy. They start saying, "Oh, she's dyke," or she
yeah.
swings that way.
Yeah, yeah.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's a society we are now. Everything is just, people are quick to jump to conclusions. And social media is really not helping
At all.
It isn't. But funnier thing, both of you are big on social media. I also saw a comment on the timeline where someone said 8 out of 10 people in Nigeria now they smoke. I honestly don't know where he got his data and facts from. But
I'm among
with
the
such
two,
a
sha.
bold statement, I'd like to say that he's got some facts. I mean, based on his personal survey. So, if a lot of young people use recreational drugs, and most especially, marijuana, what's the fuss about it? Is it like a common thing right now?
It is, but well, I'm not
So we shouldn't
we
be
should
talking about this. Like,
Yeah.
really.
we can't relate. Most people say it makes you, I don't know, happy, and then you would be able to function properly. But like the fact that you depend on that to function properly is a cry for help. Because you should be able to function like a proper human without the need of drugs or anything.
Yeah.
She has a point there.
Absolutely.
Depending on it is where the problem is. You become addicted to it. You can't do without it. You want it for basic reasons. If it's a prescription, like either the oil or the leaf itself, it's prescribed. I know someone that has an issue with his
Cancer.
spine.
Yeah.
I know someone that has an issue with his spine, like serious chronic pain. It was one of the things the doctor told him, just do it once in a while. It's okay. But then when you go beyond it and then you're getting everything outside, you become addicted to it. There's a problem.
Okay, girls.
There's a problem.
Thank
So,
you, ladies. Thank you, Cassandra. Thanks for being right here. Beautiful.
Gracias.
And thank you, gorgeous Bolanle Oluchi Babalola.
Thank you for having me here.
Now, they say every addiction is not good, but the only addiction I recommend is that you stay right here with us on News Central TV. Follow us on across all our social media platforms, man. I'm JJ, the Jocular One. You go be now.